You're listening to Bullish Sports. World Cup Day 2 action. Let's get to it. I am the Streak Master. We have Mexico, Cameroon, 12 o'clock, Spain, Netherlands, 3 o'clock, Chile, Australia, 6 o'clock. These are all Eastern times. First matchup, Mexico, Cameroon. Mexico favored, but not by a lot. But looking at the lineups, this is going to be a close game. A lot closer than people think. Mexico barely made it to the World Cup. Cameroon, a solid squad that people don't give a ton of respect to, mainly because it's a team from Africa. So, looking at the rosters for each team, Mexico, they don't even know who they're going to start at this point. They mixed up their lineup every game in their pre-World Cup friendlies. They're still not entirely confident with their starters. They lost their last 2 games in the friendlies, 1-0, 1-0. So, looking up front, they're going to turn to Oribe Peralta and Giovanni Dos Santos. Chicharito, everyone's favorite, Little P, he's going to likely be coming off the bench. So keep that one in mind. Otherwise, Rafa Marquez leading the defense, and it looks like Ochoa is going to get the start in net. Looking at Cameroon, a real solid team that not a lot of people give credit to, like I said. One of their pre-World Cup friendlies. I'm not putting too much into this, but they did draw 2-2 against Germany, and Germany started most of their studs in that one, so something to think about. You got Eto, Alex Song, some of the bigger names in there, and be an inconsistent team to say the least, but they're definitely going to give Mexico a run for their money. In this one, I don't think Mexico can win it. While they did come around at the end of qualification, I'm still not sold on the way they're playing right now. And I think Cameroon, despite the problems with their bonuses and whatnot, I think this one can end in a draw, maybe in the 1-1 type of range. I'm not sold on Mexico winning it, though. I'm going with the draw. The draw, we're looking at plus 218 for this one. Next game, Spain, Netherlands. I don't think Spain's going to lose this game. I'll say it right now. Spain, they're a solid squad. Netherlands, they've had some injuries. I just think Spain is too sound of a team that they're going to win. There's going to be goals. The over-under on this game is not that much, surprisingly. Looking at it, over 2 goals, minus 112. Under 2 goals, minus 103. Obviously, Spain has to worry about guys like Van Persie, Snyder, Arjen Robben. Those are some of the best strikers, scorers in the world. Can't forget about Huntelaar either. But we can't forget about Spain. They have a great defense. While everyone knows about the big-name midfielders, Xavi, Iniesta, they got Diego Costa, Pedro, David Villa. Everyone knows about those guys. Busquets. Let's talk about their defense. Sergio Ramos, one of the best defenders in the world. PK, he can deal with a guy like Robin Van Persie. Okay, let's put it like that. Raul Albiol, it's looking like Azpilicueta could get the start as well on the edges, and we'll probably see Iker Casillas in the net. But then you look on the other side, Netherlands, are we sold on their defense right now? I don't think anyone's entirely sold on the Netherlands defense, and that's why Spain wins this game. While Spain does play a possession type of game, a little more defensive, Netherlands will be looking to attack, and Spain is going to pounce on that. They're going to get a couple goals. I do think Netherlands, they'll get one with their firepower. They'll get a goal here, but I think Spain's going to be too much in the end, and Spain's going to come away with the win. I'm going with the Spain win, and I'm also going over 2 goals right here. And the final game of the day, we have the biggest favorites, Chile, coming in at minus 218. When you look at this game, Chile playing on their home continent, the big news is it's looking like Arturo Vidal, one of the best midfielders in the world. He plays at Juventus. It's looking like he's going to play in this game, which is huge for Chile. So you got that in there. You got Eduardo Vargas already in there. You got Alexis Sanchez in there. Chile has so many options up front that it's just going to be way too much for Australia to deal with. Australia has some good players in there. We all know Tim Cahill. But this is mostly a young team outside of Cahill we're looking at. Some of the players, if Australia does anything, we'll be looking at Tommy Orr, Jednik. They even got a new, really young keeper in there, Matty Ryan. He's only 20 years old. Young team. They'll look to Cahill to run things, but then we're looking at Cahill. He's past his peak. Chile has so many scoring threats. I just don't see them losing this game. I'm not going to say they're going to win by more than 1 goal, so I'm going to stay away from that one. Chile's main problem comes on the defensive end, but the thing is, Australia is not the team to capitalize on that. So I can definitely see 3 goals from Chile, but how many goals is Australia going to get? Do they have enough goal scoring power? I do like that -1, but I'm not going to take it. I'm actually going to throw together a pretty safe pick here, safe parlay. Get a nice little parlay action on day 2, Friday of the World Cup. I'll take Mexico, PK, -161, Chile for the win, -218. That comes out very solid numbers, so it's a pretty solid bet in my mind. Once again, I'm going with that parlay. I'm going Mexico, Cameroon draw. I'm going Spain win, and I'm going Spain, Netherlands over 2 goals. Again, this is Streak Master. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned for more day-by-day action of the World Cup.